Hey everyone, it's Angela with Mystic Moon, bringing you guys a reading today for the full moon in Virgo, also known as the worm moon. So I'm looking on the internet, and this is kind of the story I'm getting behind this full moon. So it's saying that we are being given a chance, being also still in Pisces season, to take a deep look at the emotional energy that we're dedicating to our work, our health, and our daily routines and habits. So I just felt like these particular decks would go really well with this energy. So that's pretty much what we're going to look at. We're going to be using my Treasure Trove Tarot, my Winds of Fortune deck, which both of these decks are available for immediate shipping from my Etsy shop within the US, and this Earth and Sky Oracle is for pre-order. So anyways, I will list everything down below. This Organite was specifically created to go with this Treasure Trove Tarot. So this is created by Michelle from Wing and Bell. I love it because we have this little clover and the little rainbow and the dollar sign. It's just like this really cute little treasury type of energy. So we also have Sharky for some reason on the left side of this box. She's doing something. So if you guys see some movement or hear something, it's just her messing around. I don't know why, but she's totally wanting to be a part of things right now. Anyways, let's get into this. So let's see what our energy is when it comes to our work. Okay, so where are we currently dedicated when it comes to our work, our craft, maybe even our finances, our goals, the success in our lives? Let's see how we are currently dedicated under this full moon. Ooh, I love this. You know what's so funny, you guys? When I did the reading yesterday for St. Patrick's Day, this is the card that came up. So I just really feel that if you guys connected with that reading, that there could be also something in this reading that's connecting it, because it says green means go. And I thought it was so funny because obviously St. Patty's Day has to do with green. And so I thought green means go, as in the answer is yes, yes, anything is possible. Also too, like, it says second chances. Maybe there's an opportunity for us to kind of look at a work situation and realize that maybe we can give something a second chance. We can do something again. So I just feel that whatever we emotionally invested in or dedicated to a particular craft or an idea, it's worth picking up again, or it's worth continuing on this path. So this full moon in Virgo, I feel, is really showing us that something is worth pursuing. Something is worth dedicating our time and our energy to. What are you playing with, Sharky? It's like she's playing with a toy on the table. Well, it's not a toy. She's made something a toy. All right, let's see what else we need to know. What else do we need to know? Ooh, fire energy. I love this. So obviously Pisces season, as well as the sign of Virgo, we've got water and earth. It's not fire, but guess what? I feel like if there is something that you feel inspired or you feel like you're on fire with an idea, this is the energy that is pushing you to be courageous and bold to move forward. You feel warm, you feel strong for a reason. You feel very strongly pulled towards an idea. You might feel like a lot of attraction to a particular goal. And the reason why is because it means it's a yes. You feel passion towards it because it's a yes. You just have this optimism towards it. That's because it's going to work out. So whatever this is the time for us to take the next step in either our career or with an idea or something that maybe we've even put on hold. So that is amazing energy. I love it because the diamond is red and then fire is red. So it's like red and green too. Yeah, it's interesting. All right, let's see. Ooh, we have the Five of Wands. So to me, that Five of Wands is definitely about some sort of a challenge or a conflict. It usually has to do with other people. So it could be that early on when you guys decided you wanted to do something or you had an idea, you could have had fear something that caused you to feel fearful, that there would be a lot of competition, or that there would be a lot of challenges to get through, or maybe other people would create drama, or that there would be a lot of drama with a change that you wanted to make. But guess what? Now you have this fire. It's kind of like Leo's energy to me. It's strength, it's courage, it's boldness to do something that you really feel like you are, meant to do. So don't let anything stop you. See, that red is stop and green means go. It's like something has stopped you, I feel, in the past, another person, or the influence of a challenge. Guess what? You're meant to get past this challenge. You're meant to say, I'm not going to let anything stop me from my goal. Look at this pathway here. You see here, there's the finish line. It's like you can't get through. There's the trophy cup. Yes, you can. So don't let anything stand in your way. It could even be you. Your own fears are standing in the way of what's possible for you. Anything is possible if you believe it. So there's something where we're really reflecting on something in this Pisces season. And now it's the time to take action. Now it's the time to actually put forth the effort with whatever this is. This is time for us to dedicate ourselves completely to a particular goal or craft. So that's the answer. Don't let anything stand in your way. You're on fire right now. You're on fire for a reason. You're getting a second chance to finally do something with this, or to do something now, because you've let something stop you before. You're unstoppable. It's that song, and I'm probably going to connect it to the reading when I post it on Instagram. Unstoppable from Sia or Sai, however you say her name. It's a great song. So I'm getting that. You're unstoppable. I love this. Okay. So let's take a look at the energy of health. Now, not necessarily like a physical health, even though there could be a message with this, maybe our overall spiritual health, or maybe emotional, mental health. So let's see what's going on there. What are we being asked to examine under this full moon in Virgo? How are we showing up for ourselves? Ooh, we have the Queen of Spades. Well-educated, professional, analytical and objective, sophisticated, okay? So this is basically telling us here that you may have this really great way of being able to kind of be impartial, not being super emotional, or just in a way kind of being very analytical. That's a Virgo trait. Okay. And that can do really well when it comes to business. It can do really well in certain areas of our lives. But when it comes to our mental space or our mental health, sometimes that energy can be a little kind of either off-putting, or it can create us to not embrace our emotions, not embrace our feelings. So we're being asked to maybe take a little bit more time to just be vulnerable, or to open ourselves up to our emotions, kind of like this all work, no play, being serious, or just kind of like this, I feel even a Queen of Swords vibe with this one. That might not be the best approach when it comes to yourself. Maybe you have had to spend a lot of time in your life being very guarded, protecting yourself, kind of deciphering who gets let in, who has to stay out. But there's something about you softening your energy when you're by yourself, admitting your true feelings to yourself. This would be very healthy for you. And some of you guys might have gotten just so used to being hard all the time that it's almost worked not in a good way. Yeah, I definitely am getting here that some of you guys have been burned. You've been burned. So you have had to, in a way, become like this snake. You've learned from this. You've learned from the snake bite, as in, if I play with that snake again, I'm going to get bit. So I'm now wise. I'm very discreet with my energy. I don't open myself up to many people. I don't really, I'm not going to be vulnerable ever again. I'm going to be private. I'm going to be a recluse. I'm not going to open myself up to anyone. That's it. Because I am never going to be around somebody who's going to be cunning and devious towards me ever again. But there is something about this energy, as much as we feel like it's working for us, it's actually not. And so that's why we're being asked to examine this type of behavior and where it came from, and find a way to kind of deal with this in just a different way. There's almost like this belief, it's like a snobbish kind of a belief that we're too good. We're not even able to open ourselves up to just all people. We have a certain standard, and this standard is so high, I feel like it is just almost getting in the way of you being able to make yourself available or open yourself up to experiences with really good people. So there's a way of like, you're seeing something like, I'm only attracted to somebody that has a college education. I'm only attracted to a man or a woman that makes X amount of dollars or that does this for a living. I'm getting here that this kind of energy is actually keeping you stuck. I don't know why, but that's the message. And you may resonate with that, the viewers, or you may not. Okay, so just take it as it resonates for you. What did I say? This Queen of Swords, man. Whew. I mean, again, this energy is isolating you. This energy is causing you to be like an iceberg. You're blocking your own good. So if you guys are looking for a companion or a romantic partner or just a partner to share your life with, or even friends, I feel like this energy is not going to serve you in a positive way. You're too suspicious. You don't trust. You're not letting your guard down. Other people could also be like, partners could be completely intimidated by this energy. They might see you as somebody who's just so hard to please. You might be too abrasive as well. And even though there's strength in that when it comes to like business, being cutthroat and being a boss, if you're looking for a relationship though, or you're looking for a companion, let's just say you're a woman looking for a man, I'm just putting it out there, that might not be the best energy. It doesn't mean that, a man can't be with a strong woman, but sometimes people, men and women have certain things that they feel or think. And sometimes a man might not feel like a man if he's dealing with a woman who's just hard, solid, like she's way too hard to please. I'll never please her. Usually a man will just give up. Some men are just privy to wanting to go towards this kind of, I don't want to call it abuse, but, a woman that's just like a freaking queen. Some people are attracted to that, where they just want to treat somebody like a princess. And I'm not trying to say one's wrong over, one's right over the other, but if you guys are struggling with trying to find someone, I feel like there's something that needs to shift. This mental space that you're in isn't really helping you. It's actually isolating you. You're on this like iceberg all by yourself. And it's great, everything that you've achieved. You may be a person that's really worked hard for everything that you have. So you're not just going to share your life with anybody. You want an equal partner. I get it. But the reason that it's coming in the health department is that you've got to find a way to shift this perception that you have, because there's this energy here, and not that you can't be alone or that, you need to be with someone to be happy. But I am getting the sense that some of you guys really want companionship and you're having a hard time finding it, or you're attracting all the wrong types of people, and something within you needs to shift and change. So let's go ahead and get another card here. Yeah, this right here is an equal exchange. You need to be on an equal playing field. Again, nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with you wanting a partner that matches you, but there's also this energy too of allowing somebody in, allowing this energy to flow back and forth, the reciprocation here, right? Also too, this is about, this is loan approved. This could be that maybe you're the type of person that's constantly taking care of other people because you're so successful. Maybe you're constantly giving a helping hand and you're trying to save people. And you have to kind of ask yourself, why am I in this energy? Why am I constantly being taken advantage of? Why am I why am I, always in this position where people are looking to take from me but not give back? So there's something going on here. So I'm going to go ahead and shift gears, actually, and we're going to go into my Divine Feminine Healing cards just to kind of see if we can get some kind of deeper understanding or some resolution here on this. Okay, so there's something that needs to be healed. Okay, and I know that's easy to say. Cool, that's great that you're saying that, Mystic Moon, but how do I heal? Well, the thing is, answers don't always come in the form of, cards. They don't always come in the form of somebody telling you what the answer is. Sometimes these answers are understood with time. Sometimes this comes in a process of going through things, trial and error. Sometimes that's when we kind of understand something. Some of you guys might also be open to maybe working with someone that can help you to heal. But this is saying, as I heal, I'm setting us free. So what you're doing essentially is, as you work on yourself and heal yourself and open yourself up to being a little bit more vulnerable instead of being so hard, you're actually helping the people that are connecting with you to have a better experience together. So there's something that needs to be healed, okay? Let's see what the shadow is. What is the shadow that needs to be healed? We're going to go into my Dark Night of the Soul Tarot. What's the shadow that needs to be healed? Besides being lied to and having to deal with that wound, heal that wound, what needs to be healed here? Yeah, there is I feel like you guys have a taste for someone of a certain stature. That's the King of Pentacles. You definitely are looking for if you're a queen, you're looking for a king, or a king looking for a queen, regardless. Like you're looking for companionship, or you're looking for somebody of a certain stature. But at the end of the day, you guys, this power lust, you're looking for love and companionship in all the wrong places. That song, right? There's something that you have a taste for something, a lust for something. You have a lust for people that aren't actually good for you, that don't actually have a lot of substance. They look good on the outside, but deep down, there's something that's lacking here. So there's a taste for a certain type of person, and we need to figure out, why do we have this taste for this person? Why were we either raised to believe that this is what we're looking for? There's some kind of a belief system that needs to be let go, because it's not working out. Yeah, Five of Swords, just not working out. We're just, at this point, we're just kind of, just like quicksand. We're just sinking and sinking further and further into this abyss. So if you guys are hung up on someone because you think that this is your person, or that this is the only person that can make you happy, I'm getting here that this is like a quicksand in your life, and it's causing you to absolutely lose yourself. Yeah, it's a kiss of death. That's it. Needs to end. So I don't know who that's for, but we need to be open to this transformation that wants to take place. And this may not be even about a person. This could just be about ourselves. As in, we feel that the only thing that matters is a position. And like ambitious, we're very ambitious, and we feel that if we reach the top pinnacle of success, we make a certain amount, of money, or we're in the particular position, that's what's going to make us happy. And I'm getting here, it might bring you temporary happiness, but it's not going to last. There could be something lacking within you. So there's something for you to balance within yourself, so that way you can feel whole. That thing outside of you isn't really going to fill you up like you think it will. So whether it's a person or it's a thing, I'm getting here that the more that you search for it, it's almost like you're deceiving yourself. So I have no idea how that's going to resonate for you guys out there, but that's what this is. There's this energy here of just being way too driven, way too hard. And I'm not trying to say that that's a negative, but in this particular frame of messages, it is a negative. Okay? Soften up a bit. Allow yourself to maybe focus on something else. Allow something else to be important. Allow your own happiness to be a source of importance for you. Being protective of your own self and being hard or just, driven, and all we kind of think about is success. I feel like this is keeping you separate from really living your life to the fullest or opening yourself up to a decent partnership. So just take it as it resonates for you. I'm going to leave it at that. So the next one is, let me see. Hey, the page crashed. And so I had my information of what I was going to look at here. Okay, so let me just take a look. All right. And then our daily routines and habits. That's what it is. So our daily routines and habits, what are we supposed to examine about our daily routines and our habits? All right, we have the Four of Diamonds, which says here, decision time, cracking down, take control, and security struggles. So when it comes to our routines and our habits, it may be a habitual thing for us to just be like cracking that whip. Okay, like cracking down, taking control. I have to have complete security. I have to have everything down in control. I have to do this and I have to do that. There's a real serious energy here. And I'm not trying to dog on Virgos. I've got a Virgo moon, so I get a lot of this energy for sure. But sometimes Virgos can just be way too guarded and way too serious and way too analytical for their own good, So there's this real serious energy, I feel, that is a part of who you are, but we're kind of being asked to maybe soften this energy a little bit under this influence of Pisces, right? Maybe see things from a little bit of a different perspective, be a little bit more open and soft and sensitive, to maybe something that just kind of inspires you and makes you feel good and makes you feel alive again, creates you to feel inspired. So let's see. The wasp wanted to come up. I saw it, and that wasp is jealousy, anger, enemies. So I don't know. There's something going on perhaps with this Virgo moon where we're just feeling like we can't trust, or that we just need to be super safe and not take any risks. Yeah, there's something here. We have the lion. I love that. The Leo lion. And I kind of got this energy already, but with that fiery energy. So this is someone who is strong, has a very commanding presence, but they're also affectionate, okay? They're brave, but they're also open to experiencing beautiful things. It takes more strength and courage for someone to let their guard down than it is to be completely guarded and under total control. That's true strength. That's what I'm seeing here. That is true strength and bravery. When you can let your guard down and take a risk and take a chance, okay? So we can either step into the self-centered stage and say, nope, it's all about me. I'm going to just shut myself down. I'm not going to live. I'm going to be super structured. I'm going to be super serious in life. Or I'm going to take a few risks and maybe I'll get burned. But you know what? That's life. So I feel like that's really what this reading is all about, is us taking the experiences that we've gone through so far, reflecting on them, but realizing that life, nothing is guaranteed. Anytime you try to control life, it's almost like life has a way of laughing back at you by showing you that you really don't have control. You might think you do, but you don't. So you'll die trying, and you'll make your life a living hell trying it. But it's better to just, what's that saying? It's better to have lived and loved than never to have loved at all, or something like that. Loved and lost than never to have loved. I absolutely agree with that. Because I've gone through the ringer myself with certain things, and I'm just like, I gotten real hard with the Queen of Swords energy, but man, yeah, it served a purpose at that time, but I continued to be in that Queen of Swords energy way too long, and it really just kind of took a lot from me. It really kept me from having some experiences and being happier than I could have been happier a lot sooner had I just really let go of some of that hardened energy. But now I'm in this Leo's energy where I know what I am, who I am, what I stand for, but it's not this like Queen of Swords, hard ass, like no one's getting in. It's like, you know what? I'm going to be okay. Even if I go into a situation and I don't have it all figured out and somebody ends up saying something or doing something or I get hurt, at least I know that I'm strong enough to where I know I'm going to be okay. I'm going to get through it. It's like being able to face the flames. Like, I know I might get burned. I know it might hurt a little bit, but I know I'm going to be okay. I know I have the tools now to be okay. I'll survive. And when you're no longer afraid, it's amazing the experiences that shift and change. It's amazing. When we're in constant fear, we're not living. And it's not about letting your guard down completely and saying free for all, fuck it. It's not that kind of energy. But there's something about freeing yourself from these shackles that may have been holding you back for way too freaking long. Oh my God. 9 of Cups. Hello. That's why I went ahead and put down personal fulfillment, because when all of your cups are running over and you feel good, like you feel emotionally secure, everything else in your life is going to match that. That's when you're going to really feel like you've hit that jackpot, dreams coming true, connecting with the experiences that you're looking to have, because you're riding that wave of personal fulfillment. So it really is about how you feel about yourself. If you feel like the world is a fearful place and that this world is full of people that are going to get you and hurt you and screw you over and deceive you, you will continuously be in that wave of just major caution, of major, just like I've got to try to control everything. I've got to try to just be safe all the time. The world's a scary place. You're going to feel that anxiety. You're going to feel that disruption. Or you realize, you know what? Even if shit happens, I'm going to be okay. I'm going to be okay. And when you're in that energy, it's going to just feel completely different. It is going to feel... Hello. Yes, yes, yes. There it is. See? The sun. So you're seeing clearly. You're happy with what you're doing. You're happy with where you're at in your life. You feel strong. You've grown from your experiences. You're not feeling like a victim so much. You're feeling empowered by what you've gone through, because you realize that without those experiences, you may not have grown into the person that you are today. So you're taking back your power. You're stepping in. You are the lion. You are brave. And that energy is more admirable and attractive than somebody who's stone cold and hard saying, you can't get in. I'll never, ever let this happen to me again. You can see this line. I mean, when you see a lion, you're like, damn, I'm not touching that lion. That lion is the king of the jungle. That lion's going to fuck me up, kind of thing. You know. But you also see that lion. It's so beautiful. You want to pet it. I want to pet that lion. Do you guys want to pet that lion? I want to pet that lion. I want to just snuggle with that lion. All right. So that lion is attractive, but also is very commanding in their presence, because they are standing within their integrity. They know what they want. They're open to living, but they also have strong boundaries. But it's not a hard no all the time. They're still inviting. And that's where we're being asked to step into this energy and this full moon in Virgo. Let's let go of that need to be the constant Queen of Swords, the Ice Queen. Let's soften it up with a little bit of fire, which is why the fire energy came up at the very beginning of the reading, because what does fire do? It melts ice. It melts ice. And that's why this fiery energy is needed in this Pisces season, because it can help us to get more into that watery energy where we're getting back into the flow of life. We're looking at things as opportunities to grow, not, oh my God, life is full of suffering. we're shifting our mindset. So anyways, you guys, I really hope that you enjoyed those messages for the full moon in Virgo. And yeah, I hope that it just was healing and helpful to someone out there. So you guys take care and have a great weekend. Bye-bye.